Got a full interior, lots of scale details. This is 45, gets to about 50 degrees right here. Here's a prime example of it doesn't matter what it looks like if it doesn't get you home. Welcome to obrothersrc. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at this FMS fcx24m. I got it in red and I'm super excited about this release. So let's get this wrap off of it and take a better look at it. Then we'll take it outside to my mini crawler course and give it a run and see what it's capable of. Man, this stuff is on there. Yeah. All right, real quick, let's get the controller out of the way. It's a little bit different than the normal controllers. You don't get the dip switches, but you do get all the other functions, and you do get a foam steering wheel, and you do get a third channel, and it is a great controller. And of course, you get a wrench and a charger, as well as a full paper manual, which I like. You also get what looks like an extra spur gear, and it is metal, so I'm not sure if this is just an extra or it's different than the one that comes in their stock. If you know, let the rest of us know in the comments. It's a really nice looking truck. Got a full interior, lots of scale details. FMS is fantastic about making their trucks look real, look scale. I love that this has clear windows and they're not blacked out. I'll probably take the front ones out. It's got a killer roll bar with a rack. It's got a great looking bumper with working D-rings. Let's take a look underneath. The chassis is much longer than the original. Your 3-link is much longer as well. The tires on this one have foam in them, and the tire itself definitely feels like a better compound or a thinner tire because it's softer for sure. However, they are anemic looking. They're very small and they don't fill out the fender well, so these got to go. But since they're such a good tire, they'd be perfect to replace these mini Z tires. I like the lay down servo, and I also like the steering linkage on these. It's nice and stiff, so you really don't have to replace it if you don't want to. Let's pop it open and see what's inside. It's got that Velcro there, and then it just swivels up. You guys see in the front here, forward facing motor, 2-speed transmission, which is crazy in this little thing, and then the battery here. Underneath the hood, you got lights in the front. No lights in the back, but you do get buckets back there if you want to put them in. The shocks on mine have come set up a little funky. These are lowered here to the bottom hole, raising the ride height. In the back, we are up in the second hole there, and that lowers the ride height. That's why it's sitting funny, and it's definitely not going to climb very good. So I'm definitely going to have to change that before we take it outside to give it a better chance of making it through the course. Okay, so far I'm thrilled with this thing. It looks fantastic. And underneath, it's got everything that the other FCX24Ms have. So it should be really capable and super fun to drive. But you never know until you get it on the trail. So I'm going to throw some batteries in the controller, and I'll meet you outside. Now would be a great time for you to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not. Thanks in advance. Okay, I dropped the front end on it, and it definitely looks better. It makes the tires look better, and it will definitely climb better, not being all jacked up in the front. Of course, bringing the front down has left it open to a bit of wheel rub, which I'm okay with. All right, we're getting in some rough trail here, so I'm going to go ahead and shift down to first gear. And just do that right here. And man, that shifted way down to a nice slow crawl. Really nice slow crawl on this thing, super controllable. Really like that right out of the box, really good. We can do in this tight corner right here. What kind of, wow, okay, wasn't expecting that at all. Oh man, it almost made it. I just sank my tire in that hole. It would have made it. Back up a little bit. I can't believe it actually made that turn there. This rock here helped drag it around, but that was a really good turn for this long truck. Let's go ahead and turn the lights on this thing, and you do that just by hitting the bind button while the controller is on. And there we go. So I'm super impressed with this thing out of the box. However, those tiny tires, you know, we all knew they were a problem, but they do good for what they are. And like I said, I'm definitely going to reuse them because the compound is good. Yeah, and they can get you there. And don't get me wrong, I am not complaining about this thing. Look at how good this truck looks. And it is functioning fantastic. Throwing some new tires on here. Well, we all usually do that anyway. Ooh, come on, get it back down on the ground. There you go, buddy. See if it has any side hill capability here. It's doing all right. Oh, started slipping a little there. Ah, doing good. Hey Maverick, what you doing? You flying solo? Where's Goose? All right, did good on that side hill. Let's see how it does on these steep hills here. Good hill climb test of the climbing capability here. This is 45, gets to about 50 degrees right here. Wow, okay, just no, not even a tire slippage. I'm not sure how it just walked right up that, but let's try the 65-degree hill here. Standing up. Whoop. Oh, let's see here. Oop. Wow, this thing's really close to climbing that. If I could put a little weight in the front, bet you if I just move that battery to the front, it probably have a pretty good shot of climbing that. Let's check this hill here. It's rough and pretty steep. Give it a little challenge. Man, this thing does great at climbing. Gosh, this thing looks great. I freaking love it. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. I absolutely love Toyota Tacomas and Toyota 4Runners. I think they're fantastic looking vehicles. And here's a prime example of it doesn't matter what it looks like if it doesn't get you home. So we could definitely use a little bit bigger tires to get us some more clearance. This thing is nice and quiet too. Not much noise coming off of it at all. And golly, what a great little climber this truck is, even with these tiny little tires on there. Okay, let's take this thing back into the shop and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it to make it even more capable than it is. But check that out. Freaking super capable. Well, I think that footage pretty much said it all. But I'm going to go ahead and say some more because I love this truck so much. The functionality's there. The looks are there. The price point is right. This truck is killer. And I cannot wait to upgrade this thing and make it look even cooler than it does. I was pretty bummed that I couldn't get the gray one because they were sold out by the time I got online. They have them back up now, but I ordered this one on the spot because I wanted to get one as soon as possible. However, I really like the red now. I think it looks great. And I'm going to add some touches on there and make this thing look super cool. So if you want to see any of that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Then smash the bell to get notified of my future videos. But above all else, remember, when you think RC, think obrothersrc. Thanks for watching. FMS is a company that deserves some respect. They're doing a great job with all their vehicles right now. They're keeping their price points down. They're giving us killer products. And other companies should be on notice. This is what we should be getting for our money. Quality products. Thanks, FMS. And oh, FMS, please keep the body styles coming. They're just outrageously cool. I would love to see a 4Runner in this 24M platform. I'm sure it'd be way better than Axials. And cheaper.